Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of my Aston Villa career mode. This is episode number 6 and we do start today's episode off with a game against Chelsea away from home at Stamford Bridge. I do quickly want to note, I do really apologise for the lack of uploads recently. I might be uploading a vlog kind of just to let you guys know why I have been away. I've just been really busy with work and stuff like that, and I just haven't had as much time to upload these videos, and I think it's been like 5 or 6 days since the last episode of this career mode, so I do really apologise, sorry, and hopefully next week and onwards and upwards we can just continue on and hopefully try to get back into the thing of doing at least 5 videos a week. That's kind of the minimum, you know, target I'm going to set myself. It's really hard to do daily uploads, guys, when I'm at work pretty much the entire day, you know, for like 8.5 hours per day, and I'm at the house for like 9.5, 10 hours, so you can kind of imagine how difficult it is to make, you know, 1 or 2 videos a day when you're doing that. So we do start today's episode off with a game against Chelsea. We do start off pretty badly here in the 15th minute with Cesc Fabregas picking himself up a goal. Pretty decent bit of play there from Chelsea. I was hoping to do kind of what Southampton did to them at the weekend, go 1-0 down and then beat them 3-1, and I wasn't sure if Chelsea would be playing as badly in this as they have been in real life recently, which is kind of a shock actually. What are your guys' opinions on Chelsea's very bad start to this Premier League season? I do find it very interesting, and I'm very shocked as well that they aren't winning a lot more games, because they do have such an incredible team at Chelsea, and with the addition of Pedro as well, I really thought Chelsea would kind of, you know, run away with it at the start of the season, but clearly not, and I don't know if Jose Mourinho will get the sack. That's also something that, you know, is kind of being thrown around, whether he will get sacked or not. I mean, he said, sack me if you want, and, you know, whatever. I can't remember if he said it would be like a mistake or something. I mean, I think he's a good manager, but, you know, I don't know. It's weird with Chelsea. But anyway, we do try and get ourselves back into the game here. Jack Grealish plays it through to Bertrand Traore. Does a Ronaldo, tries to take the shot, and it comes to John Flanagan, the ex-Liverpool man who signed for us for I think like 3 million in the summer. Actually picks himself up his first goal for the club, and what a goal it would be in a game against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge to hopefully give us the point from this game. I was really looking for the point. I did actually end up switching it to defensive, I think, just to try and hold on to what we have. I didn't really think we had the power to actually go ahead and get the win, and a good save by our goalkeeper Karius there, and Bertrand Traore is going to whip in a free kick from 37 yards, tries to find, I believe that was Kieran Clark at the far post, but it unfortunately did miss him, and it does stay at 1-1, and that is actually how the game would end. I was really happy with that result. We are still playing on world class, as you guys know, so it is very difficult for me, and I haven't played FIFA much this week, as I said, as I've been busy at work, but, you know, this was my first game back on in probably 3-4 days, and I was quite impressed with that result, really. You know, trying to get a point from any of the top 4 teams when we've got a team like we do at Villa is very difficult, and I think it's very admirable that we managed to actually walk away with a point. We played really well, and thankfully Chelsea didn't absolutely crush us, but after the next game we do actually have a game against Spurs in the next episode, so, you know, we are still playing some of the best teams in the league, which is really annoying. We do a spot of training here, and you can see the players are still doing okay. I might just start training my Scout Future start. I saw Doc Landers in his series with Watford just training that guy, I think 3 or 4 times a week, you know, so he uses him in the same slot, and I'm not sure if that works any better than what I've been doing just by training individual players. Let me know, because I haven't really delved too much into YouTube or, you know, to find out how best to train my players, and, you know, it's just me a learning process as we go through this series and through this year of FIFA. What is the best way to grow your youth players? You can see we are in 7th currently in the league with 15 points. We're not actually doing too badly, and we do travel back home to face Swansea City in the Barclays Premier League, coming off of the back of that 1-1 draw at Chelsea. I was really hoping that we'd actually be able to do something considerable here and hopefully just pick up the win, but they do have a good team there. They have players like Sigurdsson, Jason Montero, Eder, Jack Cork's a really good player as well, and they do obviously have the ex-Arsenal goalkeeper in Lucas Fabianski, and on the bench they have Andre Ayew, who is a big signing for Swansea, I feel, in the summer. A really good player actually from, I believe it was Marseille, don't quote me on that, I don't know if that is where he came from, but regardless, Gueye passes it down to Bertrand Traore, who does a lovely spin, goes down in the penalty box. Nothing is given, which is a surprise, because as you guys know this year, it is really easy to give away penalties. I don't know if it's changed in the recent patch. I'm actually doing the patch for FIFA 16 as I make this commentary. When this was recorded, it was on the previous patch, which is the first one that came out on day 1, but Jack Cork there comes close to putting Swansea 1-0 in front. And again, we managed to clear somehow there, but unfortunately it comes back to Jason Montero, who does actually put the ball into the back of the net and does make it 1-0 to the Welsh side. And we were now trying to fight back into the game, but it comes in again, and look at that from Andre Ayew. What a stunning strike from him. Really annoyed to concede that from a goal throw, I should say. You know, the goalkeeper threw it out and then it came back to them. They managed to get into the box and score. But Jack Grealish here tries to find a way back into the game. Unfortunately, it was already really said and done once that second goal went in from Andre Ayew. And we do walk away with absolutely nothing, which is kind of frustrating, especially as a home game. You'd expect us to try and beat Swansea after coming off the back of that amazing 1-1 draw with Chelsea. You can see the other games in the league there. Bournemouth getting us draw at Spurs, which gives us a bit of hope when we travel to Spurs in the next episode. And Chelsea got back to winning ways against West Ham after failing to do so against us. But we do another set of training here as well. And you can see the players are doing okay, but it is taking a long time to grow them. I'm not really too sure how to do it best, because it seems like it takes 4 or 5 sessions to grow one player, which I don't know if that is the norm or if I'm doing something wrong. So let me know if you have any tips for player training in FIFA 16 career mode. Let me know. But here's the league table, guys. We are currently down in 9th, which isn't the best start to the season. I'm looking to come within the top 10 for the first season. I would hope to come at 7th or 6th. That'd be a really nice position to finish in. But if you guys have enjoyed this episode and you are excited that I'm back to uploading, hopefully as much as possible, then do smash that like button. If we could hit over 5 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. If you haven't already, go and subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you guys in the next episode very soon.